Raise your hand if you have a spouse or partner who you feel sometimes turns you out, doesn't pay attention to you, or outright ignore you, or maybe there's someone else in your life who never seems to pay attention when you speak to him or her. How do you feel when your words fall on deaf ears? It's very frustrating, isn't it? The fact is, listening skills are very short supply in today's culture. Modern era people are distracted by their mobile phone and another technologies, causing the listening skill of our society to be worse than ever before. The lack of listening skill is an epidemic that prevents people from being able to live their best life. Here is a personal story. I have been married now for 7 years. My husband and I have serious communications challenges. He often fails to return basic information that I tell him and it drives me crazy. He blames my poor communication skills, but I blame his poor listening skills. Reading chapter 6 in our communication workbook for this class really opened my eyes to different types of listening and the behaviors that contribute to ineffective listening. As our book said, listening is difficult, intricate skill, and like other skill, is required training and practice. My husband keeps himself busy with work on his computer, and when he's not working, he's watch TV or play video games. There always seems to be a device that I have to complete with for his attention. And it's not just my husband who is distracted by technology. My two children also turn me out when they are watching their iPad or playing game more than ever before. We are surrounded by devices that compete for our attention. Smartphone, HD TV, tablet, and smart devices like Amazon Echoes, and the young people live much of their life through social media sites and apps, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Social media decrease person-to-person interaction. These technology advances are all contributing to the worsening of listening skill. The website listen.org has statistics state that people are distracted or preoccupied about 75% of the time when they should be listening. And immediately after we listen, we recall only about 50% of what the other person said. It's clear that the lack of listening skill is a real problem in our society. How can this big problem to be addressed? To put it simply, people need to be better educated on listening skill. There's a lot of articles online with tips on how to make yourself a better speaker. I'm going to list some of the most common and sensible tips. Number 1, people need to understand the importance and benefits of effective listening. ForLearning.com lists these 5 benefits of being an effective listener. 1. Fewer misunderstanding. 2. Faster work rate. 3. Improved resourcefulness. 4. More self-reliance. 5. Improved productivity. The more that people recognize this benefit, the more motivated they will be improve their listening skill. Number 2. What is the difference between listening and hearing? in New York Times op-ed titled "The Science and Art of Listening." Auditory neuroscientist Horowitz said that the difference between hearing and listening is attention. Listening is an active behavior that requires focus and attention. In Michael Rogers' essay titled "Developing Listening Skill," he recommends a 5-step approach to effective listening using the acronym CLEAR. Those letters stand for C, commit to listening. Don't be preoccupied with others' concern. C, L, listening to your speaker carefully, not just their word, but their tone of voice. E, evaluate what we said. A, acknowledge it. And purpose what you heard back to the speaker in your own word. R, respond and request that the speaker confirm you heard their message correctly. Number 3, how can we develop a better listening skill in our students? In offlearning.com article titled "Tips and Activity to Improve Your Child's Active Listening Skill," they recommend the following activity: reading story to your child, cooking with your child using recipe, have a conversation about things that interest the child, and play games that involve lots of questions. In general, parents need to engage their child regularly so that the child develop effective listening skills that will allow them to lead successful life. In conclusion, the lack of effective listening skill in our society is holding us back. We are glued to our device and not paying attention enough to each other. We are horrible listeners, and listening is the basic for effective communication. Some solutions are: people need to get better educated on the importance of effective listening and technique to improve our listening skill. They need to realize that it takes a lot of concentration and determination to be a better listener. And parents need to be actively involved in developing their children's listening skill. Earlier, I mentioned Seth Holloway's New York Times piece. He concluded his op-ed with some beautiful poetic words on the importance of listening. He said, "You never listen. It's not just the complaint of problematic relationship. It has also become an epidemic in a world that is exchanging convenience for content, speed for meaning. The listening of life doesn't lie in the loudness and the beat, but in the tempest and the variation that you can discern. If you simply pay attention." I think these are wise words that will help us live more life that are both more successful and more fulfilling. Thank you for your listening.